All right, let's see. Yep, it's that time again. So no, I don't have lighting right here. I'm not that special. What if I do that while I'm driving? Think anyone will care? Maybe. Maybe not. All the way in the bottom of this pocket, I got my microphone in, so let's make all kinds of noise. All right, let's hope the microphone works today. That'd be nice. Wouldn't it? That'd be fantastic. Yes, I'm preparing to drive. Oh yeah, raining. Windshield wipers. It is 8 o'clock at night. I got to work at 6 o'clock this morning. Oh, it stopped raining. Okay. Um, Hi, Chip here. No garage. Welcome back to the ride home. My random whenever podcast when I have a random thought I want to talk about, and I had one of those. Uh, can you guys hear this blinker? I don't hear it. My wife complains, "Turn your blinker off." How do you hear it? All right, so I'm in the daily, heading home from work. Um, and today my mind was wandering. I had some time to think. My trailer broke down, blew an airbag, so I wasn't able to move my trailer. So they had to come to me to get it fixed. Let me rearrange. Yeah. Um, and it took them a couple hours to get there, so I had some time on my hands to think. So I decided, or I didn't decide. I got to thinking about what would I do if I won the lottery, and everyone does it. Everyone. I don't care who you are. If you don't think about what you would do if you won the lottery, um, you're a liar. Or if you say you don't think that, you're a liar. If you've won the lottery, you think, here's what I would do different this time if I won again. Well, those that didn't do it right in the first place. The thing is, though, is when people think about what they would do if they won the lottery. Oh, there's a carnival. Really? Okay. Maybe you know what? I'm gonna see if I can show you that there's a carnival. Can I show you there's a carnival? I don't know. Not now. So I guess I will just take a. Don't mind my windshield. I'll take a picture of the carnival and I'll upload it into the video. That way you can see the carnival really selling. Oh, they got peanuts. Peanuts. I love my boiled peanuts, but I don't have any cash. So anyway, where was I? Lottery. So anyway, today I got to thinking what I would do if I won the lottery. And everyone has their things that they would do. Expensive cars, expensive home, um, all kinds of crap that they would do. Um, Realistically, Yeah, I'd do the same. I don't know about the expensive home. Well, yeah, it'd be expensive property. I'm not real big on a big house. I have a hard enough time getting kids to take care of um, a small house. I can't imagine a big one. And I'm not paying someone. Kids want to live rent free. God dang it, they can do it. Oh, railroad tracks. Here comes some more. And honestly, I'm not into the big supercars. I'd never. Oh, I mean, okay. I would want a couple of supercars, but not modern ones. Older ones. Lamborghini Countach. Cool ones that I'd never fit in because I'm tall and I'm fat. But damn it, I'd have one, and I'd be like this trying to drive it. But damn it, I'd have one. My dream, my ultimate no, uh, you know, money no object dream car is a Mercedes 300 SL going. Um, and the way lotteries have been lately, like this last guy that won in South Carolina, not the last winner, but the guy that won in South Carolina, it was over $1 billion, and I believe he ended up at the end of the day with somewhere in the realm of 900 million after taxes and taking the one lump sum thing. I mean, God, can you imagine just suddenly having this influx of hundreds of millions of dollars? Yes, I would buy that car. I don't care. Anyway, but then my mind wandered some more. I wanted to be realistic. You know what? That cop I just passed reminded me I don't have my seatbelt on. With me having my dome lights on, probably a good idea. I generally don't worry about it because I got tinted windows and it makes it harder to see in here when my dome lights are on. So anyway, I started to think a little more realistically. What would I do if I only won 5 million? You know, but and there's a better chance of that. Where's fire department, police department? Oh, what happened over here? Someone got mad at the Arby's. God, I wish you guys could see this stuff. One of these days, I'll set up a dual camera type system. That guy just about got his fucking shit wrecked. Maybe I'll set up my dash cam to have it going. That'd be kind of cool. Anyway, back to the thought. I'm rambling. What if it was $5 million? What what would you do then? And and I want to hear what you guys would do. I'd like to know if it was just 5 million, 3 million. We'll even go 3 million. We want to make sure that after you take the one lump sum payout and taxes, you still got over $1 million left. So let's go with 5 million. Realistically, you end up with just over three, probably after everything was said and done. So that'd leave you at $3 million in your pocket, in your bank account. What do you do? What do I do? What I would do, I'd pay off my property. I don't owe that much money on it, but I would still pay it off and probably keep it, to be honest. Um, I would not quit my job. I wouldn't. I would take a leave of absence. I'd be like, look, I just came into a couple $1,000,000. I got shit to take care of. You know, I'm sorry, and I know it's going to knock me down a peg when I come back, but I need to take some time off of a few months, maybe a 6-month hiatus or something. Because, to be brutally honest, $3 million at even at my age, I'm 55, and it's probably not enough to survive. If I'm honest, it's I've got habits. I've got computer habits. I got car habits. You know, I got I got habits. My cigarette went out. Fucking government. Used to be a joke between me and a friend of mine because government mandated where if cigarettes will go out automatically, except it only works when you don't want it to. When you do want it to, it doesn't work and it burns your house down. So anyway, $3 million. Let's say you got $3 million left in the bank. I would buy another house. I would buy a nice sizable piece of property because I'm only on a couple acres right now, fully wooded. No one can see me. But I would want a bigger piece of property, and I would want to build my house. I would dedicate probably $1 million towards the acquisition of the property, getting it ready, and building my house. That would be just right off the top. I really need a light in front. Hey, there's my. I've been looking for this. Sweet. All right. I looked up, and there it was. I need a light up here, like right here. Hey, you know what? I got one. Let's see if this works. How blinding it is. It doesn't work. That's cool. Does that work? Is that too? It's flickering now. Really? Don't flicker. Harbor Freight. It's a Harbor Freight light. Wow, that's like getting brighter with time. Holy crap. No, I don't want that in my face. Jeez. You guys just have to put up with the dark. It's because I got out of work late and I actually have something to talk about. $3 million, I'd buy a house. And that's a lie. I'd buy a piece of property. 10 acres maybe. 15. Something reasonable out in the country. As wooded as possible. Ooh. Shadows. And build my own house. Just single story. I don't want a 2-story. Single story. A couple of bedrooms and an office. You know, living room, kitchen. Big enough kitchen for a table. I don't need a formal dining room or nothing like. It'd be like a ranch style house. Nice big wraparound porch with some sitting on it. I'd obviously upgrade my computer system, my wife's computer system. I would probably buy a couple of cars, a couple of newer, under warranty cars. I really do need another light. I need a subtle light, not a crazy bright. Let's work doing that. Yeah, there we go. Now I got a shadow over my mouth. What the shit, man? I just can't win. That's just the weirdest thing. I turn off this. Whoa. I just cannot win with this lighting in my car. And what's stupid is when I go to watch this or edit this later, you guys will be able to see just fine. Roll that back up. Um, and I would try. Like I said, I would dedicate $1 million to house, property, building, furnishing. That I think that would be plenty. Um, Couple 100,000 on cars. I would want a new truck. Um, Something with a warranty. My wife would want a new car. Something with a warranty. Probably buy my kids a couple of sweet cars. You know, my original house that I live in now, because it's a piece of shit, I would probably tear down, put in a modular, and give it to my son, who's got a kid right now, kid on the way. He he works for the sheriff's department. Um, his wife, girlfriend, fiance, whatever, I don't never know. Um, she just graduated medical school and has a fantastic paying job, so they'd be able to maintain. My other two kids, uh, I would set them up with cars, but I'm not setting them up with houses. They don't have kids. They're they don't have careers. I don't want to. I'm not an enabler. I am not an enabler. Um, my wife is. I'm not. But I would. Um, yeah, a couple 100,000 on that. If my mic died, no, okay. A couple 100,000 on that. Maybe three or four. You know. And the rest I would put away. Yeah, we're gonna buy our toys. But as much as I possibly can out of what's left, I'm gonna put away. I'm gonna put into something I can turn over every couple of years. I wouldn't put it in stocks. I'm not a believer in stocks. Some people are, but stocks and the reason I'm not is I had a 401k and I would watch it grow, and I'm like, yes, my 401k is growing, and the people that were handling it, see, we told you it'll grow, and then it'd fall back down to exactly what was put into it somehow every time, and then it would grow. And you don't want to pull it because you're going to get penalized big time and end up with less than you put in. But it would grow. I'd get excited, and then it would fall. And it just finally, I ended up pulling it, taking the loss, and I would rather it be in a place where it gains 0.25% um, interest than in stocks, because that's always going to grow. It's never going to not grow. It's starting to rain. Um, it's never going to not grow. So it's always going to be, as long as I leave it in, as long as I'm supposed to, I will always get more money back. Is it going to be $5? Is it going to be $50,000? I don't know. Depends on how much I put in. But it'll always be more. Always. This video is probably going to look really weird because it's getting dark out, and I've got this light here. I don't know. Maybe I should turn these back on. Yeah, there we go. Of course, so now I got incandescent lighting with LED lighting, and it doesn't work real well. You can see it in one of, I believe the video's been released. If not, it'll be Tuesday. Where out of, oh no, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, getting sidetracked. But what would you do with just a couple million? You know, would you quit your job? I'd take a leave of absence. Would you go out and blow it on cool things? I'd buy a couple of cool things. I'll admit that. But I'd also, my investment would be a piece of property. I mean, if I end up spending 2 out of the 3 million on property, furnishings, cool stuff, cars, and I still got 1 million left to put away, I'm still set up for my inevitable retirement. And it would probably allow for an earlier retirement. So there's that. But anyway, let me know. What would you guys do? You know, it's getting kind of dark in here because I got out of work so late. You know, it's 8:30 now, and it's just I can't have this light on in my eyes. Getting hard to see. But let me know, what would you do? What would you do with $3 million? If at the end of the day that's what you were free and clear of, what would you do with $3 million? How would it alter your life? How what would you do with it? Be realistic. Don't lie. There's no sense in it. You know, back in my 20s, I'd have probably blown that son of a bitch on everything I could. I would have had all the cool cars and latest gadgets, and I'd have probably paid off my parents' house. And I probably would this time too, because quite honestly, what they owe on their house isn't a whole lot. They were fortunate enough to own their house outright, their last house outright, and when they decided to retire and move to a community, they sold their house at 100% equity and was able to put, I think, 80% down on the house they have now. That's in a community where everything's taken care of for them, you know, grass and all that. They don't have to worry about nothing. Just live in the house and clean it. So, yeah. What would you do? Anyway, that was my random thought for the day. I do have a major project coming up that might slow down my automotive videos. So we might see a few more of these sprinkled in on the schedule rather than uploaded randomly. Right now I've got 2 videos in the wings, waiting in the wings, already uploaded, scheduled for next week and the week after. This weekend I'm probably making 2 more with a couple of finishing projects on white trash. I need to get my front end fixed. I got my tie rods, you can just wiggle them, you know, they're just kind of dangling there or holding on for dear life. So I gotta get those changed. I got all the parts for it. That's gonna be a big one. And then I've also got all brand new, actually right behind me in boxes, my air conditioning, the AC condenser, AC compressor, all my AC lines, my whatever the hell that canister thing is, I don't even know what it's called. My entire AC system, brand new. is sitting behind me. So yeah, there's that. Okay. So that's going to take up another couple of weeks of videos. But I do have a big project. And the reason why I'm stacking these is so I can get geared up for the big project. I'm actually going to pay my friend Robert, the guy that lets me use his garage. It's getting dark. I'm actually going to pay him to let me take over one side of his garage for a little while. I got to do an engine tear down, transmission tear down. I've never tore down a transmission, and I've never fully tore down a motor. I've taken and replaced a crank, did crank and bearings one time in my life 20 years ago, but I did a good job. It worked, so apparently I can do it again. This time I'm going to pull pistons, and I'm going to send the engine block off, and you'll find out all about this in a couple weeks. Or if you've been paying attention to my shorts, not the ones I'm wearing. It's a V8 motor for a project that I picked up. So I'm going to tear it down completely, send the block off to be inspected and cleaned. Because I don't know how long the block has sat since it's been rebuilt. The motor was rebuilt and then it sat. It never got installed into a car. And I'm also going to send the heads off to get inspected and cleaned, because when I put the motor together, I want to make sure it's a good motor. Same with the trans. I don't know anything about the transmission. It's a simple C4 transmission. So, and that should tell you the make of the car I got. It's a simple C4 transmission, 3-speed, nothing special. I know nothing about it. The guy I got it from knows nothing about it, so I might as well just open it up and refresh it, make sure it's good. Yeah, again, I'm rambling. It's getting dark. I'm going to get out of here. Thank you for watching the ride home. Ponder on the question, what would you do with $3 million? That's what you ended up with in the bank after everything went in the lottery. For that matter, if you won hundreds of millions of dollars, what would you do? Let me know. I think it'd be interesting to see what people think. Thanks for watching. There is a new video on the channel. Came out yesterday. Yeah, today's Wednesday. Came out yesterday. New video every Tuesday morning, 9 a.m. Eastern time. So, see you there. Bye.